Okay, so we're going to insert some louvers below here. The best way to insert louvers is actually to, on this, or a way I've thought of doing it, is actually to make up a special sort of mullion and then insert the mullions in the location. So I might actually go to elevation 1, might be a better place to start working with this from. So if I click on elevation 1, I'm just getting a bit of a clearer view of what's happening through here. Tilt up wall through the background I'm seeing there, that's alright. I'm going to then go to home and I'm going to place curtain grids. If you click on a vertical grid you'll get a horizontal grid. So I'm going to click on this one here and then change its distance to 150, and then I'm going to keep doing that all the way down, 150. So these are going to be my louver blades spaced 150mm apart. So I'm just setting grids up at this stage. Grids are sort of imaginary lines that you can then attach a mullion to. Keep going down at 150. And one more, I think. Another one. Right. Okay. So I've now got these. When you escape out of that command, you'll think like they've all gone, but they actually are still all there. So I've all got these grid lines in that I can attach a mullion to. Now before I can attach the mullion, I need to make a special mullion. Now I've already made a profile for you, which would be the shape of the louver blades. We need to load that profile in for you. So to do that, I think we'll go to the Insert tab and Load Family. That's the command that I'm after. Now on the college computer, in our Revit Components folder, I've placed a louver family for you there. So I'll just scroll to it. You'll have to get it from the college system, but I'll just scroll to where I've got it here. Okay, so it's called curtainwalllouver.rfa. So that's the one that I want to load in. So I've loaded that profile into Revit now. Let's try that again. Yep. So that profile has now come into Revit. Now what I need to do is I now need to make up a mullion, a glass curtain wall mullion based on that profile. So over in the project browser, under families, under curtain wall mullions, the one we've been using so far has been the rectangular mullion 1. I might just click on rectangular mullion 1, right click and go to its properties. I might duplicate that and call this one curtain wall louver. Okay, so we've just made a duplicate of the rectangular mullion and called it curtain wall louver. So they're both exactly the same at the moment. The only difference is I want to change the profile, and instead of using the rectangular mullion profile, I'll drop that down and use the one that we've just loaded in called curtain wall louver. Click OK to that, and we've now got a new type of mullion. So now I could go to the home menu and click on the mullion command, and the last time we used rectangular mullion, I'm going to drop down the type selector and change that to curtain wall louver, and then pick each of these. Looks fairly complex drawing at the moment, but you'll see the effect of it in 3D in a second. I'll just go to the 3D view now and zoom up. You can see the shapes of the louver blades. Okay, maybe if I go and turn in view, turn thin lines on, you'll get a bit of a better idea. And the other place where we could get a good idea of that is we could go to the factory floor level and put a little section view in. So under view, section view, put a little section view in through here. And I'll just look at the portal frame in the background and open that up, and then you can see that's the positioning of the lever blades. The lever blades look like they are probably appropriately positioned. Okay, so we've got those curtain walls done. So in the 3D view, we'll have a look at where we're up to at the moment. You've got some more curtain walls that you can place now. Oh, the other thing we should do with that curtain wall, just back at factory floor, is it's probably not in exactly the right position anymore. So what I want to do is I want to pick up the whole curtain wall. One thing I've noticed too is we're missing some of these mullions here, and I'll show you what happens with that, but I'll just get this into position correctly first. The best thing to do is if you hover in the middle, you can select lots of different things. I could select the whole curtain wall, or I might just select one mullion, or I might select a grid line, etc. I want to make sure I pick the whole curtain wall, so just hover, make sure you have got curtain wall, click, and I now want to move that from this endpoint temporarily until it touches the flange of that column. But I think I would like to then move it back again, so there's about 10mm clearance. Okay, so that's not in a bad location there now. Now, yeah, some of these mullions aren't showing up, but they are there. So what I can do for that, I think, is I might make a copy of that, and I'll copy it from this grid line through to 2 grid lines down, and now the mullions are showing up in the copied one, even though they're not showing up in the other one. Something's not right in terms of my copy. I'll just undo that, get that right. So this one, copy from grid line. I'll just wait and make sure it is grid X5, and I'm copying that to grid X3. Escape out of that. Mullions are now showing up. So what I'll do then, they're in the right location. So what I'll do then is I'll actually delete this whole curtain wall, and then take a copy of this one back. Not too sure why those mullions weren't showing up, but copy it from grid line to grid line. Just double check, and those mullions are there too. Now it's probably a good idea at this stage if we were to put in a reference plane on the home menu through the middle of the building, and then I will go to the annotate, align dimension, and dimension from grid line to reference plane to grid line, drop the dimension in and click EQ. Now we've got a reference plane that's perfectly in the middle of the building. I'll leave the constraint on, okay, and then what I could do is I could pick up that set of glass curtain walls and that set of glass curtain walls, and then mirror about that grid line, about that reference plane anyway. So they look like they've gone in the right location. In a 3D view, that's what we're starting to create. Okay, so there's another couple of glass curtain walls. Well, there's one more for you to copy down, do that in factory floor plan level, and there's some more glass curtain walls for you to create in the front. I'll stop the video now, and I'll show you how to create the curved glass curtain wall in the front as a last point, and then you can do the rest on your own.